One can draw a similarity between termites and the HIV virus. Termites may attack one tree and not the other. Situations do arise where a couple in a long-term relationship has one partner testing HIV positive while the other remains HIV negative. This is known as the discordant couple phenomenon. In Kenya, 13% to 21% of couples who go for HIV testing end up in a discordant relationship. This is the trend in Kisumu, a lake district in western Kenya, which has the highest level of HIV infections. Population data shows that women form the majority in this community, and most are poor and uneducated. Jen and Elly are an example of a discordant couple. One of them is HIV positive and the other is negative. After she dropped out of secondary school and getting married soon after, Jen is an unlikely hero. Jen trained as a community health worker.
I learned about PHC, primary health care, and also how to take care of those who are sick.
It was not until recently that Jen and her husband's lives were to change forever.
I got throat rashes. I could not eat. There is nothing, I could not swallow anything.
I have been telling him just to go and check his status, and he has not say yes. She has been saying, if you have gone there and you are negative, maybe I'm also negative as you.
Elly finally went for the test.
After getting the result, I was defeated. How I can tell her the result? I stayed for 2 days before I tell her. He used to ask me, "Have you gone for your result?" I told her, no, the result has not yet come. After 2 days, I decided at night, after we have eaten our supper, so I decided the result came back, and I was found positive.
I just encourage him and tell him that even people are a lot with those disease. Yeah, it is not you alone.
Jen's job as a house help has enabled her to support her family and also buy antiretroviral drugs for her husband Elly. Elly's condition has not interfered with their marriage.
And later he become well and start asking those something to do with the sex, yeah? And we have just told to use that condom, yeah.
According to a recent health survey, only 10% of women and 14% of men said they had been tested for the HIV virus. In other words, 75% of Kenyans have no clue whether they are carriers of the HIV/AIDS virus. In Kenya, women are rising to the challenge presented by the HIV and AIDS, and they will continue to save families and whole communities. The biggest challenge for all is to appreciate the importance of HIV testing and the usage of condoms as a weapon against the HIV/AIDS pandemic.
My husband is still alive because of knowing his status and know how to cope now with his condition.